Captain John Sanderson. Oh, this is the accidentally drone in 1939.
This is my island in the sun.
Hi guys, we're finally here. The Commonwealth War graves, Imtarfa. I always thought it was in Imtarfa, but it's not actually in Imtarfa. This is a section of Atad, and this is a very busy road because it's a shortcut through up this busy road here, which goes up to Mtarfa there. You will see Mdina as well. Those are the times if anybody wants to come. The gate, you have to look online. Can you see it, guys? The gate has got a combination, but it seems to be open, so perhaps they changed this. There's the combination lock, and I'll put it below, or you can go to the Facebook and it's got the combination. Obviously maybe they've changed and decided to open it. Here we are, Imtarfa Military Cemetery. A lot of noise here though. These trucks and cemetery, these coming past, going off to things, doing things. Anyway, we'll do our best to have a walk around. I'll try and catch as much as I can. There's a plaque on the wall here says there's so much history. I don't think I could actually. Shall I say a few of these things? Let me put it down. You can look at it and then let's put it like that. We'll put it down there, guys. I'll read a little bit off this plaque because it's very interesting. Throughout the First World War, North African and European coastlines of the Central Mediterranean were in Allied hands. Malta was never under threat, and her function was principally based on the Allied anti-submarine operations in protest of the Mediterranean shipping routes. Oh, a little bit is missing out. Continue unhindered, because they were practicing. The island also became the base hospital centre. It used to be called the nurse of the Mediterranean, remember, guys? For the casualties used to come here and obviously go to Mtarfa. That's where the train, and I did some videos of that and used to road it up to Mtarfa. 22 years, June 1940, came the first of many bombardment attacks which Malta was adhered to. By then, the coastline enclosing the islands were unfriendly hands. Mediterranean was closed to Allied shipping and the powerful enemy fleet at large. Hostile bombers within the easy flying distance of the North African and a large Italian army, subsequently reinforced by German troops, menaced Egypt and the whole of the British position in the Middle East. The supply of reinforcement armies were threatened by the naval and armed bases. Oh, it goes on, guys. I'll take a little bit of it. I don't know whether you... Some of it is missing, but you can research it. Let's just go down very slowly. Some of it is missing out of it, so I don't know what happened to it. And in Maltese here, tells you what's buried in the cemetery. 13 British of the First World War, 186 of the Second, Australian 1 of the First, New Zealand 1, and I'm not sure what this is because it's missing, or foreign nationals 3 in total of the Second World War. There's it in Maltese, if anybody wants to read Maltese. Hope you can make it out. You can freeze it and then same again there. Okay, I'm going to do my best to walk around, try and capture as much as I can. There's supposed to be Churchill's family buried here when they did I'll put a little bit of information as we're going along, so I don't actually waste time. But that's really... I didn't think it was here. I had to follow Google, because I went up to Mtarfa. And no, I don't know anything about it here, but it's actually on the outskirts. It's not in Mtarfa. But this would be very different in the old days. It would be just a cemetery in the middle of nowhere. Mdina is up there. Look, can you make it out through the trees? Let's have a walk around and see what we find, see if we can see anything interesting. These look like the old ones here, and those are a bit more newer, but we'll walk around. What's this? Well, they've got these sort of information plaques as you're going around. Let me show these. I've got plenty of time, so if you want to skip this, if you're not interested, you can skip along. I'll try and show as much as I can. I won't make it too boring though. Oh, this shows you the first stop, third stop, grave plots. Also, there's a little bit further down there, I think, over there. I'm going to walk around anyway, so we see. These are sailors, S. Wilson, Taylor, Sellers, Prince, 1942s. God grant him eternal rest. Ford, Evans, Dewhurst and Murray. In memory of my dear Jim, longed for always by mother, father and brothers. Can't tell you the pain of parting without farewell. Only those who have lost. Hey, yeah, that must have been really, really sad, you know, like you're at war and you've got a partner or a family and there was one over there, I read it. Accidental drowning. I mean, how you go through all the war and then accidental drown? I suppose something can happen with the chaos at sea, eh? Let's have a walk around. He's 22 years. Private? Is that PTE, guys? Tell me in the comments, is it me private? That Wilkes, in memory of him, is 22 years. I guess that many of these are young guys here that was, and girls, I think there were some girls, but in that day, wasn't really that strong women. I'm saying that, but I don't really know. These are new ones, it looks like. What did they call them? Those, the Wrens, eh? Wrens, so there was like a woman involved. Talbot, 1907. It's got a nice one. Some of them are cracked because this area just over the back here is where the Ta'ali, where the Air Force was based. So this part and the hospital, Imtarfa, was quite heavily bombed. Plus the three cities and Valletta, they really got it. So this, I was reading something that there's like cracks, like this one. It would have been hit, you know, around the area. Obviously they're going astray, and a lot of it would have been damaged. There is a couple of them damaged here. Frederick Duart Foster. He fought the good fight and has gone to his reward. Erected by his comrades, B Company, Battalion Royal Ensilery Fusiliers, age 21. Wow, that's a nice one, eh? All by the company and the band. So obviously he was a musician, this one. I'm going to go zigzag, guys, so bear with me. I hope I'll bring in some. A lot of people mentioned it to me. Steve, you go over there and I've got this and I've got that, but it's impossible to make a note. And it would be impossible to find because it's like very difficult. Let's go up again, up here. I want to show you as much as I can. These are the old ones. There's a little bit of wind today, guys, over this area. Oh, he died of fever, this one. Clark, who died of fever, erected by the officers of the Royal Rifles. Charles Edward Holmes, that is, some of his missing. 1804, is aged 26. Let me walk around. If you've got something special, guys, now I know where it is. I can come down and do you a few clips, because it's not far from where I live, down this way. So if I'm coming past this way and you particularly want something, I know a few mentioned to me, find this, Steve, find this, and it's impossible, you know, because you get like about 100 messages a day and Facebook messages, and to keep them all, it's impossible. This is interesting. I don't know what this is. I don't know if that's got anything to do with it. He died 22 in 1900. Oh, this got, somebody's taking care of this. William Cross, 1899. Oh, someone's taking care of the flowers there. Let me walk a little bit. Thomas Love, Callahan, 1902. Hey, it's beautiful and quiet though, considering so much noise out the back there. It seems like it only gets noisy when they get stuck at the island, because it's a very busy island. Hey, this is an old one, eh? Oh, I can't read anything on it, unfortunately. Charles Gunn, I think it is. Sacred, in memory of our darling Jacqueline, aged 2 months. Wow. Jacqueline, very young. It's kept beautiful though, eh? It's really been kept well. (1957), Anthony Charles Williams. I think we'll walk around this way, around the centre. I tried to contact the Commonwealth. They're in Cyprus or something, but they answered one and they didn't answer me back. I had told them I was making a video and they want to know about the video, and that's the last I saw of them, heard of them rather. Malta, 1914 to 1918, the nurse of the Mediterranean. There's some little bits of pictures there, look. Imtarfa hospital, I would imagine. Little base of operations of the British Royal Navy during the First World War, and the island was known as the nurse of the Mediterranean. Numerous hospitals treated more than 100,000 wounded and sick troops. 100,000 guys. Whew. Show you a bit more. 1919, 1902, 1923. Of my beloved husband, Leonard Charles Cotterill, 1930. I'm trying to get them all in, guys, but obviously I can't read them all out. I'll be here for all day. There's more at the back there. Let's just skim down here for you. I'm not sure if anybody would recognise anything here. That's a big one over there. Let's go and have a look at that in a bit. Very nicely kept though. Whoever's keeping it up is really paying attention to it. No litter or nothing, just kept very clean. Baby Mary Ann. (1961). Now we can go down here a bit, because it's a bit difficult to catch everybody. It was supposed to be Churchill's family, because they were on the way to do some kind of thing that really made a difference. I'll put it underneath what it was, because I was reading about it. It made a big difference to the war effort. Richard, son of Petty Officer, and Mrs. Howell. Oh, age 1, gone but not forgotten. These are a lot of young people here. 6 months. Born and died. There must be some other section around the back there. Hey, beautiful, the birds, eh? What a hot day today, guys. Wow, it's scorching. Sarah Ann Patterson. We're here by this big monument. The Commonwealth War Graves Commission. That's the cemetery in Belgium. Oh, there's a few tucked away at the back here. The closed book of my life. Hey, this is a nice little secluded area here. I would have missed this down here. Born in 1933. Oh, died. Same year. Died at birth, I would imagine. There was a lot of that in that guy's, lot of diseases and things like that going on. Childbirth. It's the same, just 1 year. Born November 52 and died March 53. And these don't have anything on them at all, so these must be unnamed. Plot 3 and plot 6. George Henry. I'll tell you something about these places though, guys. Very peaceful. You see people that say about ghosts and all this. Okay, if you died of a horrific accident, I wouldn't imagine all these millions of people can come back and haunt us. I had a few people contacting me. They're Maltese Ghostbusters, but I'm not into that. I honestly don't believe in this sort of thing. There is supposed to be folk tales about the Maltese coming back, and I would imagine if somebody's going to come back, these people that died in this horrific war. But this is lovely and peaceful, and I can't see it any different even at night. It's like, or maybe it's the person, because I don't know. If you're looking for something, maybe you find it. Loving memory of a darling son. Died the 18th, 1955, 6 months. Hey, there's a lot of young ones here. I would imagine we'd have come across a few more sailors and petty officer. He's 1 year as well. 6 months. 2 years. They're very well kept though, eh? Age 49. Also, they're like in bunches, the young ones. I hope I'm catching something of the people that contacted me and asked me about the history of here, and they wanted me to have a walk around. That's one we've seen already. I don't want to walk on any graves there. Some sailors here. He is a portion of the loveliness which one he made more lovely. Sub-Lieutenant MacDonald. Many there. Eileen Isabel. Oh, that's a thorny bush. Hey, that's what I'm gonna have on my grave, guys. Something thorny. 25 years, 1904. 1904. I wonder if it goes back that direction. Anyway, let's walk around a bit more. Coming across a lot. It's Anne. Loving memory of Anne, beloved wife of Clifford Little. Died in 1965. Well, some old ones here, look. I don't know if these are old or just they were from marble, because they look really good. The Maltese stone has deteriorated. Ooh! I'm talking away and looking, and I don't look at these steps. Edith May, 34 years. Till we meet again. Till we meet again. Thy will be done. Be careful of this step. Oh, from Canterbury, sorry. Death does not long divide. It is as though the rose that climbed our garden wall has blossomed on the other side. 29 years. More steps. These are like kiddies ones, very small ones here. I'm going to go around this way, come back. I haven't come across the churchier ones, whether they were in different names or whether it was a tomb or something, because oh, this is a nice one, eh? Stephen Douglas, 1929, 8 months. Oh, this is like a pauper's one. George Martin, son of Sergeant and Mrs. Moore, who died of 5 years. Oh, this would be it, yeah. In the arms of every learning on his breast. Needs a bit of attention, that one. Yeah, these are like back to the kiddies, 4 years. And there's some more here. I think these must be well, they must be doing something. They've got some stones around here. But I'm very impressed on how clean it is. Very tidy and clean. This area, they seem to be sorting it out. I don't know exactly, there's no graves in this unless there were graves and they... This is just like a garden path, unless they've been buried. I'm gonna sneeze soon, guys. I'm suffering from hay fever. This is one of the worst years. Until it gets a bit dry, the flowers don't really help. So if you get a big sneeze, you're gonna get it down the microphone. This is helping a little bit, the mask, because the pollen is not getting straight in my nose. Hey, these are bougainvilleas, nice, eh? At the back. That's deadly though, bougainvillea. It's got the massive thorns. And yucca. If you give it a chance, this yucca, it'd take over the cemetery. We'll walk up here and then we'll walk down again, eh? This looks like it's maybe plots have been overgrown, I think. Edmund Francis de Trafford, Captain Royal Dragoons. All around us you can hear the havoc trucks and ambulances, and it's lovely here. I forgot to bring some water. I didn't think it would be this big. There's I'll share a website of this Commonwealth graves, because there's a lot of information. And if I just blah 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 blah, it's going to be very boring for you. But there's a lot of information about this place and who's buried here and the history of it. So I'll share that, you can go and have a look. Those people that just like to watch the video and don't like me boring it, you don't have to go. 1977. Well, I'm sure this is not for everybody. I'm sure, but I had a bit of demand for it. There's must have been over 20 people have mentioned it for me to go have a look. So that I thought, why not? Do a short video, eh? Come and have a look. How's the lens doing? I forget sometimes when I put the battery in, I touch the lens, so you get a big footprint, thumbprint on it. Hey, this is an old one. Sadly, some of it is really obliterated. Oh, it's the other way around this. William Whitlack, the darling love. It's upside down, so cracked though. As they said here, this was bombarded, the alley, the airfield, Imtarfa. So a lot of it got damaged, the old ones. There's a lot of cracks and but I'm surprised it's here. I must have drove past this 100 times. I never imagined it was here, because it's just a wall with a gate and you wouldn't even think about it. I haven't found the churchier ones. These steps catch you out when you least expect them. Or another angel here. Plenty of birds tweeting. The Fortress of Malta, 1939 to 1945. Plenty of things there, plenty of information. Age 27, R.G. Newton, a flying officer. Manhood most proudly worn, loved husband of Judith, dear son of George and Ethel, God bless. Flying Lieutenant, Prowse, M.A., a loved husband. Flight Lieutenant A.R. Thompson, Royal Air Force. Flight Lieutenant P.J. Greenaway, Royal Air Force. Well, there seems to be some people must be taking care of these pots, eh? Maybe they've got some ancestors here or something. 1961. Oh, 1967. I was reading the other one, 1961. There was one accidentally drowned. I can't come across it though. Well, so much here, eh? Florence May, devoted and courageous wife of the Lieutenant Colonel W.R.D. Hamilton, R.A.M.C.A., died as a result of wounds received during an enemy air raid on the 13th of July 1942. I like it when they detail how they passed away. Norma Celia Padley, born 17 October 1907. She died in 24 July 1941. How interesting, eh guys? This is the Commonwealth graves, isn't it, guys? It's more like Atad than Imtarfa, but I think it's on the more Imtarfa Cemetery, because perhaps in the old days there was nothing around here, only Imtarfa was just up the road. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. I'd love to share these things with you because I know I've got lots of expats that was involved in the war, that were stationed in Mtarfa. Maybe they've got comrades here. I just hope I did the best for you, because it's impossible to go around every single one. There's a very old one here. Oh, it was Royal Air Force, but it's obliterated, look. Captain John Sanderson. Oh, this is the accidentally drone in 1939. Okay guys, take care, hope you enjoyed it. Little walk around the Imtarfa Cemetery. Bring back some memories for you. Hope you all enjoyed it. See you on the next video. Take care everybody. Englishman in Malta, bringing you the best always. Quite a few nice videos coming your way. Just some delays on some of the ones I've got to get permission for and things like that. So, but they'll be coming slowly. See you everybody. See you next video.
Englishman from Malta, and I will show you all the signs. So please subscribe to my channel and give me lots of likes.